Hello, I'm Marcia Baker, and welcome to another installation of Repray Sketch, where we are going to learn this awesome, simple process where we can be in the Word every day. And if we can just spend 15 minutes in the morning, we can journal, we can read the Word, we can journal a bit, uh, note our prayers, write our gratitudes, and draw something. Get that creative juices flowing for us for the rest of the day. So if you haven't already gotten the handout, you can get that handout at blessings.com. So let me jump over there. So this is the website. This is our website, blessings.com. It's where we draw people closer to Christ through visual faith. And so if you go, so if you just sign up in the newsletter over here, put your email address, your first name and your last name, and hit submit, you should get an automatic reply. And in that reply will be a link to the members only page. And in that members only page, you can get all kinds of printouts and handouts and goodies and goodies. So the first one that you'll see on the members only page looks like this: Read, Pray, Sketch, which is what we're doing here. And underneath this Read, Pray, Sketch logo, you will see a little link to this handout. So this handout that here, so you can print yours in color, but I didn't print mine in color. So today we're on day 7. So the handout has choices for um, um, helps you with your writing, and then we've got some doodles to draw, and then I've got verses every day. So today we're on day 7, and day 7 is I will praise thee with my whole heart, Psalm 138:8. So we get so distracted. I think it's so awesome, you know, and hearts are just such a fun thing to draw. So I did a whole project of a 100-day heart. So if you are looking for inspiration, let's go back to the screen. And if you go to my Instagram, which is at blessinks.com, I will write that down for you. So when you come back, you will see it at blessinks. Sorry, my handle is just at blessinks. It's a little early this morning. So at blessinks, Blessinks. So it's sort of like blessings with a K instead of a G. So if you go back to February, then you see lots of heart choices because we're going to draw our whole heart. So I'm going to show you the 2 pages that I did, but if you're looking for some heart inspiration, that's a good place. And then on my website, I did a page of 100 hearts. So, and I didn't get all 100 hearts printed, but there's a page with lots of heart ideas, and one of these days I'll get them all printed, but I realize they're still on my phone, so I've got to get them downloaded. So, well, let's jump into today's thing. There we go. So there's my Instagram, Twitter handle at blessinks. There we go. So here's today's layout. So this is the one I did in my regular journal. And then here's my travel journal. So I think a lot of you are liking that travel journal. So I love that you like that. And so I'm going to show you how to draw this heart and this heart as well. And so here my journal. So we had we had lunch with the kids yesterday, so we had tacos. So I wanted to make sure that we documented that, just because those little things, and you'll just remember that, oh, it was such a lovely time. We went over to one of my kids' house, and we we carried out and from our favorite little Mexican restaurant, and we had lunch, and it was just so sweet. And then another kid came over last night. It was just awesome. So I'll show you how to draw this heart. And so today's boxes I just kind of made were kind of really crazy boxes. I just sort of had them be on the outside of my heart with my date. So, and here's my gratitudes and my prayers. So we'll show you how to draw that one. But we're going to start with this one and show you how to do this configuration. This is like one of my favorite patterns to do. So, oh yeah, let me talk about that. I think it's really important that you have a library of patterns. And this is just something that I do. In fact, I'll bring up my book in a couple of days, but this is something I do like on TV time. I will just sit and doodle. I'll find a pattern and I will just doodle it. And so you can get this free. This is a printable. I think this is the very first printable, way down at the bottom of the page. And and the printable for you is full page size. So I've kind of reformatted it. But this is a little one that I sell when I go to conferences and such, which hasn't been lately, right? So, but there are 7 basic shapes. There's lines. We'll go through them here in just a second. So basically, I have a page of patterns for lines, and then you can either practice them over here on this other page. There we go. I don't know what the lights. There we go. You can practice them over here or come up with your own patterns. And then you can even add some pages if you had a whole nother line page. So I have a huge book. You have one of those like 9 by 13 books that I am filling up with. And I got to say, it's kind of filling up pretty quickly, but I just sit and I just doodle and I try and think of different variations. And just that process of thinking different variations is such a good process for your brain to get out of the box and just like, oh, well, what if I, instead of coloring inside, what if I did little boxes at the intersections? Just there we go. Or if I didn't do the whole grid, what if I did a little heart in the bottom of the grid? So just, just kind of shaking things up, and you'll be amazed how much your creativity just explodes if you just try doing this a little bit every day. So this is my TV time. So I'm not a big TV watcher, and so when my husband's watching TV, I'll sit in the room and then I'll art. So anyway, we have zigzags and circles. So these are the 7 elements: half circles, the S curve, the spiral, paisley, and then I give you a page of plants, things, some freeform doodles, borders. Borders are great. And then just how to do some layouts and how you use a grid. And then we have some lettering challenges, and then just a way to doodle some letters. So anyway, just a lot of just a great place to jump off inspiration. So if you don't have that, be sure and print that out. It's free for members only. So if you're part of, you got the link to the members only page, you can jump in there and get that. So, all right, let's get drawing today because I want to be respectful of your time. So let's do this heart first, right? This one, okay? And I'm going to just turn the page this way. And so I'm going to draw in pencil a big heart. And if you're brave, you don't have to do it in pencil. And then I'm going to draw a line down, and then I'm going to draw a long rectangle. And then I'm going to come in just like this much, and then I'm just going to eyeball it, right? And then I'm just going to make, well, it looks better like that, a diagonal line to make our pot, right? So now I'm going to just come back in, and the first thing I'm going to do is draw 2 lines for our stem, and then I'm going to draw leaves. And I decided, well, that might be interesting if they got bigger, right? If they got bigger. So there's just an oval, right? And you can draw a line down the middle, but you can draw any leaf you want. You can put polka dots in them. You can do squiggles. You can do anything you want. So to get as creative as you want, right? But I'm just going to show you this very basic thing, and then you can figure out whatever other iterations you want to do. So, and then I'm going to draw this triangle for the pot. And I guess this is a trapezoid. Is that what this is? I don't remember my geometry. I'm pretty sure that's a trapezoid. So there we've got the pot. So see how simple that is? So for this pattern, what this is you can see I've got leaves, and then I've got little pink dots. And so I'm going to draw those first. So, and I'm going to use my Boulder pen. Just going to draw some random dots here and there. You don't have to be uniform, right? And then I'm going to come in the other spaces, and I'm going to just draw leaves. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to draw the lines in the leaves, and they can be they don't have to be all going the same direction. All right, so there's leaves. And so I'm going to switch over now to my Sharpie pen, which is a little less bold. And then I'm just going to start filling this up with spirals, right? And you can make little spirals, big spirals, just to make it more interesting. All right, so the easiest way for me is to just take one of the berries or the leaves and just I go all the way around it with a spiral, and then I can just fill up the space in between leaves and berries. And then today I just used my Prismacolor 24 color set. I just chose a pink and a green and just colored in my leaves. And I'm not going to belabor this whole point, but you get it. So you can find those patterns in the doodle pattern inspiration book here. So the leaf pattern and the spiral pattern are in there, so you can find that. All right, so then the other thing I want to show you how to draw is this heart. So, and I could even show you how to draw tacos. Oh, and then I had this other thought, because the verse is, I will praise him with my whole heart. And the reason I think that, maybe it's subconsciously, you know, I picked this heart with all the kinds of shapes because I am just like one of those squirrel people, like, you know, and I just thought, I just need to take all those various aspects of wherever my brain's going and make sure that I'm focused on what God wants me to do. I want to give him my whole heart, and that just is every aspect of my life. And so that's where I think I was coming from that. So, but this might be another way to draw the whole heart is, let's draw a heart in pencil, right? All right, and do you remember the intro or the hearts that we did? Sorry, not the hearts, but the people that we did were worshiping with our hands up. So I'm going to come over here and just kind of do that same. So basically, I'm drawing a heart that is worshiping. And so I'm leaving the space here. I'm going to not fill that in. And then let's give him some feet. And that could be another way that we illustrate our whole heart. So that could be, you know, lots of options today. And you guys are so creative. I love what you're coming up with in the Facebook group and that you're posting. Oh my goodness, I love how much you're posting and what you're posting. So keep posting. All right. And to do this heart, I did it in pencil. And then basically, I'm just going to start drawing some lines and they can stop. Like I might draw this line over here and just have this stop. But this line, I might go all the way through. And I like having a line down there. I just think that's a, that having a line right there at that break just makes it easier. So, all right, let's just say I'm going to go that line. And then maybe this is intersection since I've got that intersection going on there. That. And so now I've created spaces within my heart. So now I'm just going to outline the boxes. So I'm going to create these rows. So let me just show you a couple. So you can see my little streets. I don't know, however you want to say it. So my little paths are going to be unencumbered. I'm not going to draw little lines there like that. All right, so you can kind of see that I've got clear delineations between in my spaces. So then I can start putting in patterns. So you could kind of come in with your watercolors and kind of black some different reds and pinks and purples in the background. So that would look lovely. And just erase my lines. And you can kind of see that I've got some clear delineations, and then you can just start filling in patterns. So there's all kinds of heart options on my on my Instagram page, and I think you guys are going to be fine. So let me know what questions you have. If you go on the website, I will post, oh, that's right, my 100-day project, wherever that went. Ah, here it is right in front of me. So I forget what day this is. I think this was day 99. So there's my hearts for my 100-day project, and I will post this in the Facebook group and on my blog as well under day 7. So give you some heart inspiration. So there's my dandelions with little hearts on them. There's my patchwork quilt. So just try and get out of the box and be, I love my tic-tac-toe. So you can make those all red and draw a line through those. So that could be a choice. So lots of choices. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And then tomorrow, let's look at our verse. Tomorrow we are going to do, let's see, there we go. Timely advice is as lovely as golden apples and a basket of silver. This is one of the very first verses I illustrated, and it's from Proverbs. And so I will show you, see if I can find the original that I hand painted. If not, I know I did it on the computer. So I will just show you some what that looks like for me. And so we're going to learn to draw apples and baskets tomorrow. And let me know what questions you have. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. Keep posting. Love you guys. This is just such an awesome process for me, and I sense that it is for you. So you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow.